Yes, yes, y'all, and welcome. Thanks for tuning in to the making of all the love that I've found. My name is Marco, that's me and Pato, and I'm going to take you on the journey of the making of this album. We started recording it in late May of 2008, after Fernando, who's walking there right in the middle of the screen. He asked me at the end of a gig why I wasn't selling any albums or CDs, and I told him I didn't have any. So he asked me that night, he said, "Do you want to come and record at my studio? We'll make an album." And I thought it was a great idea. So in late May we began. It's a style of music we call West Coast rub-a-dub reggae, and it blends a lot of my rub-a-dub influences from Jamaica, artists such as U-Roy, Brigadier Jerry, and Yellowman, Peter Metro, and blends it with a lot of my West Coast influences such as Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Rancid, even Pepper and Ukla the Mock from Hawaii. Even a little bit of my hip-hop background. When I was 5 years old, my cousin who lived in Miami, I was living in Ohio at the time, he brought me a tape of Run DMC, and it really changed my life musically. My first musical influence that I can remember was Harry Belafonte. My parents got me really into music from a young age, always really passionate about it, and reggae really spoke to me at an early age.
Alright, Marco here reporting to you live somewhere northwest Eugene. Recording tonight. Nando's place tonight. We are just beginning the recording. Here we go. First time in, check it.
Here we are at Reggae Universal Studios in Eugene, Fernando Bisbo's spot. These are the Brazilian Lions. Guys who recorded on the album, that's Mauricio, Fernando on keys, and Marcelo on bass. Some great guys, great musicians. Me and Fernando spent a lot of time in this garage working on this. Of course, with these two guys, Marcelo and Mauricio. You know, during this whole time, we were on the road traveling a bunch, all up and down the West Coast, a lot in Oregon. Made it out to Maui for a festival and a few other concerts. Ken and I spent a lot of time on the road on the Life Pod. That's what we call our car. It's Fernando playing one of my favorite solos probably on the entire album. These guys worked with Junior Marvin for a few years after he left the Wailers.
No, it sounds slick, I think.
Really schooled me in it.
Beaver pants on it.
This is Zane Fisher, the City Slicker from the band Root Down, now a very successful solo artist, good friend of mine. He came in and did some guitars on the album. We had a lot of fun. We call him Peeper Pan. That was a PBR soaked weekend. Good times. It's our good friend Josh Tafari sitting there with Nando. Really helped make this album possible. And of course my man Alton, chilling there without the trumpet. He did the percussion on the album and did the guest vocals on Irie. Great guy. So here I am recording guide tracks on guitar. A lot of the times what I do is record the original tracks and then the pros would go on over it. Speaking of pros, here's Mr. Scotty One Drop on drums. Call him Papa Scotty. He's my papa in the business. Great guy, fantastic drummer. So in November we went down to Jamaica. This is us driving from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios, where we spent a few weeks working with the youths in schools. This year we're going back down to record a CD with them, and all the proceeds are going to go right back to the program. Look for more on that.
Say hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Chris.
So when we came back from JA, we came right back to hitting some vocals and finishing up the album. We're still doing a lot of traveling that time. We lost a lot of tracks due to some unforeseen circumstances, and that's part of the beauty of all the love. Ah, and there's a rainbow. That's all the love that I found.
You're so nice. I wanna tell you, you're so nice. I wanna tell you, you're so nice. Oh, you're so nice.
So this is in January. It's pretty cold in that studio there. We had to keep a constant fire burning just to stay up to temp.
You are so nice, nice. You're my sugar. Jog and eat and relax. It's a eye meditation. It's a one love meditation.
So as springtime came around, we're still recording and traveling a bunch. Gotta relax too. Thanks for driving, baby.
What's up, everybody? Marco reporting to you live. It's tax day. It's April 15th, and we're up here in Eugene at Reggae Universal Studios, Fernando Obispo's garage, basically. And we're finishing up the last 3 days recording the vocals and a few other things for All the Love That I Found. Vince Black's gonna come in, do some stuff. We got a few other things going, and I'd just like to say thank you to Kendra, to Obispo, all the guys have been involved, Scotty One, Mauricio, Marcelo, everybody involved, Zane Fisher for being on the gits, and everybody involved with Team Rough Cuts, Josh Tafari, all the Eugene, Oregon family, world family of ours, definitely General Hydroponics, Ninkasi Brewing, and High Country Kombucha for making it happen. Support the people that support the musicians, and yeah, to the world. Bless. This is Fernando Obispo, making it happen.
Yeah, that was actually probably about 5 months before the last 3 days of recording. And a lot of spring 2009 found Fernando and I hunkered down in the studio. Just kind of holed up in there, nose to the grindstone, head to the stars. Fernando's a great guy, fantastic musician. We really grew close during this time. And so many people really helped out in the making of this album. Jim Fox did the mastering, Mystic Lion did all the artwork. Helped out so much. Much love, General Hydroponics.
Day 2. It's Thursday. Morning.
On skank guitar we had Ross Pudu, who's played with U-Roy and the Mighty Diamonds and just about everybody else. Joe Janae on guitars and Ryan Redding on ukulele, both of them from State of Jefferson. And you know, as the summer kind of rolled around for 2009, we kind of got serious and finished up all the tracks and got it done. Smooth. Most towns got a dank mixplate spot, so we always try to find that first. So then we went to Maui right before we finished the album. This is us at the Sheepdog Fest. We played a few other gigs over there. And when we got back, finished up the tracks, did all the mastering. Kendra did all the album design, and we just kind of put it all together. Mystic Lion on the artwork, and it just helped out so much. And now it's out, you know, it's in stores, soon come on iTunes. And you know, we had such a great time making it, so many amazing experiences, peaks and valleys. I feel like we've been swimming in the shallows for a while, and now we just hit a drop off and we're swimming in the blue. We're really stoked to bring it to the world. It is All the Love That I Found.